and a red saddle for his horse. This man wants some ammunition for his musket. And this is a water boy. He carries a skin full of water on his back, and he has shiny brass cups. And he sells the drinks of cool water to thirsty travelers. For to these people, water is the most precious thing of all. Water on the desert means life to the people, to their animals, and to their desert plants.
This is WVIZ, TV 25 in Cleveland.
I am strong, and I have a fast pony. I would not shame my father in battle.
Though he was only 14 years old, the boy named Slow wanted to achieve the goal of every young Indian boy, and that was to become a warrior. Now, his people, the Hunkpapa Sioux, were part of the great Dakota Nation, and these Indians who lived in the hills and on the plains of the Dakotas were known as brave warriors, skilled hunters, and expert horsemen. Slow's big chance came on a summer day in 1845 as he watched the warriors of his village, led by his father, Jumping Bull, ride off to meet with other men of the Hunkpapa tribe. They were forming a war party to ride out and look for their old neighbors and enemies, the Crow Indians. Well, he waited till they were out of sight, then jumped on his pony and trotted after them.
Father,
Slow, what are you doing here?
I am going too.
14 winters and the boy thinks he is a warrior.
Let him go back and wait with the women and children.
Quiet! You have made enough jokes.
It would be no joke, Jumping Bull, if your only son is killed in battle, foolishly trying to show he is a man.
It is true. I fear for my only son's safety. But to send him home now would be to shame him, and I must not discourage him. It is a good sign that as young as he is eager to join a war party.
His time will come. Send him back to the village.
No. The talking is done. He will ride with us. My son, if we find the Crow, you must show your bravery. Do you understand that?
Jumping Bull then handed Slow a coup stick. This was a long stick with a feather tied to one end. When a warrior touched an enemy with such a stick, it was called counting coup. To count coup was as brave an act as to kill an enemy. Well, after searching for several days, the Hunkpapa spied a party of crows riding toward them across the plain. They charged the crows head on. The crows suddenly turned and raced away. It became a running battle. Swift as the wind, Slow's pony raced ahead. He caught up with the Crow warrior just as the Crow was turning and drawing his bow to shoot an arrow. With his coup stick, Slow lashed the Crow across the forearm, spoiling his aim, and then with a second swing, knocked the Crow off his horse. The running battle was over in a few minutes, and Slow, though he had killed no one, was the hero of the battle.
My son has struck the enemy. He is brave. He has counted coup in his first battle. He was first of all to count coup. I proclaim him warrior, and I give him a new name. Everyone hear this. His name is no longer Slow. His name is Sitting Bull.
By his mid-20s, Sitting Bull had won the reputation among his people as the best and the bravest of the young warriors. He had ridden on many war paths and counted many coups, and had been chosen chief of the Hunkpapa Warrior Society. These were young men called Stronghearts, because each had proved himself in battle. In time, he became chief in his own village, and in camps throughout the Sioux Nation, men talked of his deeds as they sat around their fires. They told how Sitting Bull was so strong he could shoot an arrow through a buffalo and into the snow beyond. Above all, they agreed he could think and speak wisely. Within a few years, the Sioux had more powerful enemies than the Crows. The white man was beginning to move across the great western rivers and settle on the Indians' ancient hunting grounds. Not only the Hunkpapas, but all branches of the Sioux Nation were worried. Among themselves, the people said, "Our nation is large, and our camps are far scattered. We have many chiefs and many council fires. We need one leader who will join us all in one big council. We need a head chief, an Itanchan, for we must band together to save our land." So, all the Sioux tribes came together to choose an Itanchan.
He must be a great-hearted man, generous, above spite and selfishness. He must be a man who will be father to the whole tribe. He must be a man who will honor Sioux laws and customs, and who will keep safe the hunting ground. He must be a man whom the white man cannot cheat.
The Hunkpapa Warrior Society put up the name of Sitting Bull, and though he was very young to be Itanchan, only 35 winters, he was quickly chosen.
We must be patient. Someday we will have to fight a big war with the white man, but not yet. Let us keep the peace as long as we can, so that our old men may sit in the sun and our children may play. Let us make war only when we must.
Above all, Sitting Bull promised his people that he would do all in his power to keep the Black Hills safe from the white man. You see, the Black Hills, located in the southwest corner of what is now the state of South Dakota, was the sacred territory of the chief god of the Sioux, the Great Manitou. Soon after Sitting Bull became the supreme Sioux chief, a Jesuit missionary named Father Jean-Pierre de Smet, known by the Sioux as Black Robe, came to Sitting Bull's village on a peace mission.
Sitting Bull, I have come here because I know your heart is good. But the white men say he is bad. I have told them he is good because he loves his own people enough to die for them. Now, I say to you, love your own people enough to bring them to Fort Rice and sign the treaty and make peace.
No. I have seen my brothers sign the white man's paper. They have given up their lands and they are starving. We will stay here where there is game.
The white man does not want this land of yours. He doesn't want you to leave. He wants only a road for the white people to pass over. A road and peace. Will not you give them that?
Black Robe, my friend, I have tried to keep the peace, but the white men will not let me. The whites have spread over Sioux hunting ground. They have plowed fields and built fences. They have cut timber and burned grass. They have killed much game and frightened more away.
Much has been done in the cause of progress.
White man's progress is red man's bad medicine.
But we are working to build a great new land.
But this land you are building is ours. Much of it has been taken away from us already. The Sioux also want peace, but not at the cost of their freedom. We will not go on a reservation and be treated like children. We do not want to eat from the hand of the grandfather. We can feed ourselves.
Sitting Bull, I beg you, bury all your past distrust of the white man. Bury the past and accept the offering of peace I bring you now.
The great Manitou gave us this land. We are at home here. I will not see my people robbed.
But you cannot go on fighting the white man forever.
All right, Black Robe. Go back to the grandfather and tell him we can live in peace, but only if we can keep our Black Hills. If not, there can be no peace.